what's your opinion about medical marijuana? I'm just curious.
You're just
What's your
curious, what's
opinion?
my opinion about medical marijuana? Well, there is no such thing as medical marijuana. In the 70s, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws failed in their attempts to legalize marijuana for recreational purposes, much to my chagrin in college, because I did smoke, I did inhale, and I ate brownies. So then what they did was very intelligently, they rewrapped their argument. They repackaged it as a medical argument. Because cannabinoids, they're like THC and other stuff, they do have some value medically, but not at all what the activists are saying they have.
Right.
When I wear my hat as a private citizen, I think our war on drugs has completely failed, that marijuana should be legal for recreational purposes, and that's my private citizen hat. But when you come to me and I'm wearing my little tie-in stethoscope and playing doctor here, do I ever ask a patient to inhale the crude combustion products of a dried plant that I have no idea what else is in it, and I also don't know what strength you're getting? Is it good shit? Is it bad shit? Is it, is it stuff that you grew on your own, you got from Mexico, or did you get BC bud from Colombia? What's in it? So, to cut to the chase, you have not, after 17 years of doing this, you haven't done any permanent damage that I can tell. Do you feel, though, living like this is sustainable? In other words, for your career, smoking...
I think I could get away with it, but then I don't intend to.
Why?
Because I thought I'd be sick of smoking pot at the end of this 30 days, and turns out I'm not. It's been great,
okay.
But I've been having people drive me around everywhere. What's the proper way to address you, Senator?
Senator John, or I don't care, whatever you wish.
Senator John. I believe you're the first politician that's been willing to speak on camera about this subject.
I was co-author of several medical marijuana bills just because I had seen and talked to enough people who were using it for medical purposes. But, I'm probably a perfect example of one who never tried a cigarette, never smoked a joint, hasn't done so and don't intend to do so. And I just think that the idea that government is going to step in there and tell every doctor and every patient, no matter how hard they're hurting, that we're not going to let you do this because we have this other fear that's nothing related to what you're doing. If you talk with somebody who's suffering and this makes a difference. I don't care what fear you have. It seems to me that you got to try and do the right thing.
People that need marijuana, they're not doing it because it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's exciting. It's something that no other medication, whether prescribable or not, can deliver what marijuana does and can provide me with the quality of life.
Well, the first time I tried it when I was actually 17. I didn't try it any earlier than that. And it's the first time I went through chemotherapy was when I was 17. And it was actually my mom and my best friend at the time got me a little bag and said, do it. And it has helped tremendously, like with anxiety, with pain, with everything.
Personally, I look at you guys and I say you don't need it, right? But I'm not a doctor, okay? If you went to a doctor and a doctor has sat down with you and he's willing to put his license on the line to say that you guys need it, nobody else can tell you whether you need it or not just because you don't look like you need it. The only reason people accept me for using it is because they see me in a chair.